Welcome back to Funky Days News Time. Ladies and gentlemen, today the news says Osibanjo writes IGP over allegation linking him to Magu's phone. Now, not be new thing again because all of us don't hear waiting Magu talk. All of us don't hear or read Magu's confession regarding how he take do 69 billion naira when in reloot from looted funds when then return to Nigerian people. When they bring Magu and his cronies, including Osibanjo, according to Magu, all of them will put hand inside the money will scatter. Magu don't come out once again, come claim say in give me Osibanjo, the one when I talk say na him be on our vice president, when we not see again. The man talk say in give Osibanjo 4 billion out of 69 billion. In fact, during that period when he give the Osibanjo the money, Osibanjo constantly tell him, see, according to what they tell us, so see, making continue to they bring out the looted funds so that the world will see him. But for Magu to come out and say na Osibanjo or say in give Osibanjo 4 billion, Osibanjo not account for the 4 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, because if Osibanjo account for the 4 billion, it mean that is Osibanjo mean therefore they come out to the debunk the allegation. Because they talk saying a fake news. Una know say anything when concern Yemi Osibanjo na fake news. Anything when concern APC people, when you don't catch them, na fake news. So now only when something happen to ordinary Nigerian person, ordinary Nigerian man, now only that one they be the truth all the time in the face of all these politicians. But their own, when you catch them, not be true. Anything about them, like this one I want to say, Osibanjo, Magu pay Osibanjo 4 billion naira. For money, when Magu thief, or for money when Magu reloot. In fact, Attorney General of the Federation, according to the one they call say na him be Abubakar Malami. All of us don't already know say na Abubakar Malami na him bring out Magu come out in public. In fact, not be only Attorney General, even that lawyer what they call Ezekom, son. All of them don't come and talk, see, don't tell. In fact, Ezekom, they claim say that since 3 years ago, in don't write Osibanjo regarding Magu's corruption. Now, not be only that money when Magu collect to brother. Not be only that money when Magu reloot. There is another 97,000 according to pounds when they involve. Not only that, brother. I say if I tell you the kind of corruption when they that country they call Nigeria, you no go believe them. This one are 5 good times when Nigerian people they accept say make Northerner become their EFCC boss. 5 good times since the creation of this commission, what they call EFCC. Now only Northerners they head the commission. Funky D say this one na the 5th time. Now, Nigerian people now they talk about that one. Nobody they talk about say Buhari done appoint another Northerner to lead the EFCC. Okay, look now. Since when they don't lead the EFCC, look at how EFCC be. We never get any good results. Since when these northern men or northern politicians then they be oga patapata and everywhere. We not see any good thing when they come out in that country. That one never reach us to change our thinking. That one never reach us to change our mindset. I say that one never reach us to stop this one Nigeria of a thing when I talk about. Now, Buhari don't take another northern man. That is the man when I tell us in Buhari they deny with the talk. Or the person when they there. Because we know see not be Buhari where we know 1985 not been there. So the Buhari one they call on say he don't carry another northerner give on as EFCC boss. Okay. Going to Osibanjo again, brother. I know say long time we don't look for Osibanjo. Nobody know where Osibanjo they now. Allegation on top in head again. This one not be the first allegation. This one not be the second allegation. This one not be the third allegation. This one not be the fourth allegation. What don't they give Osibanjo since the vice president of Nigeria. Now Magu matter. Now Osibanjo mean they don't come out again. Come they deny Osibanjo. Waiting you they deny. Before Magu now. APC, I mean, Osibanjo men, they say they get their men. Even Magu get them boys, they call them Mugu boys or Magu boys. But according to what the news they tell us, before the DSS even land EFCC, you know, they take go Magu's office, go search Magu boys. Don't carry all the whole document, all the whole computer, all the whole thing. Escape, enter bush. That is to say, then get something to hide. That is to say, Magu, when they tell people say then get question to answer before, Magu and Osibanjo then get serious questions to answer. Osibanjo boys don't come deny say how Osibanjo go stay in hand with 4 billion naira. See, not be there. Oga patapara when be Osibanjo. Una remember now the 95 billion, I be 900 and something billion when Osibanjo carry before. What would they talk about all the time? Right here in this platform. Not be the one when they take maintenance rock and all those things. So the 900 and something billion dollars, I be billion naira when they carry before. When Osibanjo still carry that one now, they still discover that one. The school feeding program and all those things, what did they do? All of them, Nayawa. Look at the one when Aisha Buhari came out last night on the shout. Aisha come out last night on the shout and say, money when they give Osibanjo is not reach inside. So, a lot of corruption did this Osibanjo's hand. And everything must to come out. So, now, Osibanjo say, Magu not give him 4 billion. 4 billion for that matter, ladies and gentlemen. 69 billion when Magu, ordinary police officer, when supposed give examples to people when in the lead. Exactly the same thing when they talk, brother. Not be the thing when from the tell all the time, please. Say, now the politicians, they teach them what in them they do. Because if politicians don't do all these things, Magu, fear no go let Magu try this nonsense. If you know, say his boss Buhari, according to the way one they call him, or Issa Fatwa, or Mamanda Ora, or Aisha Buhari, or Yusuf Buhari, all these politicians, them when in they go, they arrest in the name of say they want problem. At the end of the day, EFCC people then go arrest you, finish, then go sell your properties to their friends. Just exactly the same thing when Atiku Abubakar tell us say in go sell Nigeria, give your friends. Now the same way when Magu, when they recover something finish, when they discover a building or properties finish, Magu will go back, go to sell the properties. When they claim say they seize from criminals, go to sell and give his cronies. Now you don't name Osibanjo. If una like Osibanjo boys, make una come out, come deny him from here to America. Magu don't make that confession. He don't make that confession. So therefore, investigators una got to look into Magu's confession. As say in give Osibanjo 4 billion. Like waiting Omo Ile show already talked yesterday when I listened to. He said all of una no go scot free. Now the two of don't tell one before with that. See, una got to pay for the evil one of the perpetrate against Nigerian people. For looting, one don't loot Nigerian people. dry. So, ladies and gentlemen, make we take a look as the whole thing take on foot between Magu and Osibanjo. Make it not be like, see, now this platform, all this things they come from. No. Now, waiting that they write. Now, him with the letter now. No. Now, waiting news in Nigeria, they talk. Now, what they bring, they give for now. So, make we read a little bit, brother. Osibanjo write IGP over allegation linking him to Magu. Vice President Yemi Osibanjo has petitioned the Inspector General of Police Muhammadu Adamu over allegation linking him to funds alleging stolen by anti-corruption chief Ibrahim Magu. Now, once again, I remember saying when Timmy Frank talk say this man carry a lot of money from our treasury. I mean, Yemi Osibanjo say in thief 900 and something billion. I mean 95 billion. Where then give her when he go take do one thing or the other. I remember what Osibanjo do. Osibanjo still write this IGP. Osibanjo vow say he go waive his immunity, take fight Timmy Frank tooth and nail. Till today, we not see Osibanjo waive anything. That is to show say Osibanjo in do waiting Timmy Frank talk say in do. That is that money, even the one when I shall Buhari, all of them, traders money, all of them, including this 4.7 billion now. As to show you say Osibanjo hand there involved. Enough he waive immunity. His immunity. What a shame. A corrupt man, corrupt pastor, fake professor. Vice President Yemi Osibanjo has a petition the Inspector General of Police, Adamu Mohammed, over allegation linking him to funds stolen by anti-corruption chief Ibrahim Magu. Waiting Nigeria record that Osibanjo has described online report claiming that embattled acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) Ibrahim Magu gave him 4 billion as false and baseless fabrication. Una not hear the word when he used as false and baseless fabrications. No time when they go say, yes, you are right, I did this. Then go come and tell you say, nah lie. Nah lie. They not do, they not. And at the end of the day, nah then do the same thing whether they deny for. An online platform, Point Blank News, run by Jackson Ude, a former director of strategies and communication under President Goodluck Jonathan administration, on July 8, published that Mr. Magu embezzled over 39 billion and gave Mr. Osibanjo 4 billion for soft landing. The report claimed that unnamed source within the panel investigating the suspended EFCC boss exposed the vice president's involvement in the scandal. Specifically, Magu was said to have mentioned a 4 billion naira that he released to the vice president based on directive the very day the president left the country for the United Kingdom on medical treatment. Part of the report said. When I know see that medical treatment be like the last one when the man embark, when he not come back again, when they can't use Jubilee, can't take replace him. That was before. Anyway. Meanwhile, Osibanjo in a letter to the IGP through his lawyer Taiwo Osipatan on Wednesday said the report was untrue and defamatory. Every time, not the same word when this man they use. When Timmy Frank tell and say in embezzle billions, the same untrue, the same defamatory, the same baseless. Now the same word where they use for Timmy Frank. If you don't know, make I just remind you now. Say this Osibanjo, if he's still there alive wherever you did, they must to probe you. You are a corrupt politician. He also copied the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, in the letter on the 8th of July 2020. Mr. Ude wrote and published on his website, alright, which were criminally defamatory of our client. We have the instruction of our client that they said publication are injuriously false in every respect, the lawyer partly said. Osibanjo also split at Ude's Twitter publication, where he again accused the vice president of corruption. Not be, look, Nigerian people, make we stop to, in this my platform, I don't tell them, I say, all of them when they there corrupt. The corruption matter not be something. Now something when we say, new generation, new people, good people, people with ambition, people with knowledge, people with wisdom, they to take over the mantle in that country. They need to take over everything in that country. Otherwise, look at now who they fight corruption, now him that they fight. Somebody when claim say now him be the boss of all bosses, when be Magu, now him, then him rubbish himself with corruption. Look at the man when be the VP. All these people corrupt. Now, the point blank news, they accuse Osibanjo say not be even only this money when in follow share. Say Osibanjo na corrupt public officer. Just like all of them when they there, APC and PDP. Brother, now the matter when concern the Osibanjo and this guy Bidato. Record that the Vanguard newspaper in September last year tendered an apology to Mr. Osibanjo, a new report alleging that he mismanaged 90 billion. Yes, the money I was talking before was 90 billion. Said to have been released by the Federal Inland Revenue fast to the ruling All Progressive Congress APC general election. The vice president disclosed then that he was ready to waive his constitutional guaranteed immunity from prosecution to ensure persons who spread falsehoods about him were brought to book. A presidential committee is currently probing the activities of the EFCC under Magu. Now, then come out here and they tell us, see, make we remember, see, Vanguard newspaper in September last year, see, them tender an apology. We not see any apology when they tender to Osibanjo, and nobody tendered any apology to Osibanjo. And if they tendered apology to Osibanjo, if Vanguard newspaper tendered apology to Osibanjo regarding this 90 billion, you gonna see Osibanjo paid them to write that thing when they write. May they show us proof where Vanguard go beg Osibanjo for this 90 billion when they see Osibanjo collect from the inland revenue, federal inland revenue, as they call them in Nigeria there. So, if at all anybody tender any apology to Osibanjo regarding the 90 billion, Funky DC, Osibanjo don't go pay the journalists what made them take right that thing to cover up for him. All of them, they pay all these journalists to cover up for them. Magu no say in time don't reach. That is why he not fit to do that thing again. That you're telling me. So Osibanjo, we don't let you know before. If you still there alive, wherever you dey, we not see you again. But if you still there alive, you are a corrupt public officer, including your dead Buhari, including the late one, including the one when they now, including the wife, including Gambare, including all of them now when they are so up today. One love.